Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary Cao Cao campaign. We're picking things up for episode 18 from turn 43 in the harvest season of 208. And if nothing goes wrong, this should be our final episode, as we have 2 in pursuit and we're pressing down on the 3rd. And in terms of getting the 95 required counties, we have 96 right now by ourselves, not including all our vassals. So we are there already. We just need to pick up the last piece of land. And if we take a look at the map, it's actually quite interesting because all the spy activities we have done on Liu Biao has actually fractured their faction due to a civil war. So that has not really happened. Usually I have made the civil wars happen directly through the spy action. This time it's because of the dissatisfaction between the heir and the leader that they split. This presents some opportunities for us that we can try to take, because Huangzu is now here at -7. The only issue here is I only have 1 spy in that faction. I would have to recall or disown would actually be the fastest way to clear up a space. So for example, Kuai Yue here I would not need, because there's really no one. I mean, Liu Bei is available, but everyone's super happy on Liu Bao's side. So what we would do here was just like disown him, open up a slot, and we see that Huangzhong is now willing to turn, so we did pick him up. That's good. We also see people like Li Yan as well. He is not unique at all at this point, but if the chapter pack keeps moving forward, we're likely to see him become unique as well. I'm not going to grab him for the purpose of this campaign. We're just going to recall Huangzhong as quickly as we can. I don't know how much spine defense he has, but that should be, let's make things a little bit safer. Yeah, we can do it. 22, we know that one's gonna be 22. I don't know how much that's gonna increase, so just to be safe here, we'll snatch Huangzhong, and that pretty much wraps up, everything we need to do in terms of espionage. And we'll probably send them north, actually. There's a lot of fighting still on the map. Let's see, in terms of diplomacy, obviously the war with Kingdom of Sun over here in the west. Down south is just clean up here. Wu Jing's the final faction left. We have an army moving towards them. In the north, Cao Cao just wiped out Yuan Shao's old faction, and now we have to wipe out Zhang Yan. So he's raiding us. We have an army that, ambushed him, kind of ran away from him so that he gets to our side. We can now catch him and wipe him out, hopefully. He might still outrun us. Right, we'll check this, see if he moves. Oh, he takes the fight. Okay, so we'll fight this one. This is using all of Yuan Shao's unit, the men of Hebei, facing off against the bandit of the Bin province. We also get the garrison help, so really easy here. And we'll get things started. Alrighty, beautiful weather. Terrain's not so great. Do we have Flaming Shot? Yes, we do. Okay. That changes things a little bit. I would probably fight here, but there's not a lot of trees. I guess this will make the most sense. We'll hit this patch of trees after they cross the river. Yeah, not ideal. It'd be better if they were flipped. They're on this side. Not a lot of trees to burn, but not bad. We don't have a lot of range. This is one of those armies where we kept all the units. Let's see. Well, the front line is pretty good. I don't expect a lot of range from them. I expect a lot of infantry from them, actually. We might actually have them step forward a little bit. I've been having issues with my range units running up too much past the front line, so I'm going to shift our front line up. It's going to be a lot of melee combat here, which is something I don't like due to replenishment issues, but now since we don't have a lot of replenishment issues, it shouldn't actually matter that much. I'm going to just organize them a little bit. It's hard to find units when they're not under the right commanders. So I'm going to just organize them so I can see what we have. Okay, we have a lot of the Xiongnu Noble Calves. Those are really nice. Let's go. These are our heavier version, basically. We'll hide them and have them come out flanking. These are our light version. These are be much faster than these counterparts. One of them is faster because the general has a mobility skill. The others are not. We'll probably just have them near the front as well. Oh, guerrilla deployment, perfect. No family buff for him. We don't have any other family members. We have... The generals are really not good either. So we would have to run down Zhang Yan with most likely our cavalry. We'll start pounding the forest right away. Fire takes a while to get started. We will get reinforcements, which I don't know how they would help us. Just show up. Be here. Oh, fire shots, please. What do we do? Could have fixed it in pre-deployment, but it's okay. Yeah, they have a ton of spear. Bandit. What are they called? Gains? Yeah, bandit gains. They only have a few of their unique ones. It's not like their unique ones are particularly strong. I think Zhang Yan's units, not that flashy. The main thing is they cause scare, and then he can also ambush on offensive fight. That's his like calling card. Obviously, since we're on the offense this time, he doesn't really get to use his ability. Therefore, it should be pretty simple. Alright, things are burning, which is exactly what we want to see. We want to hurt their morale as much as possible. The fire will do plenty of damage on top as well. Alright, they're showing up. You can see some of the morale's already, you know, cratering over here due to the fire. It's 10 points of morale hit for nearby fire. I think it's a little bit too much, given how much, you know, morale hurts now. Because you have other things like fatigue and everything. Obviously, I don't think they're tired. They're like winded because they were raiding. That actually hurts your fatigue level when you enter battle. And obviously, with fatigue, it also hurts morale now. And then we're burning stuff around them. If there was more trees between us, they would have really no chance. But right now, it's gonna just weaken them a little bit. Do we want any formations here? I mean, we can do mixed spear. But I prefer them just to shoot every single unit to shoot their bows. These are hybrid units. These are very, very nice. The units that were introduced, both the spear and the crossbow, some of my favorite units that were added in this new DLC. We'll have these boys, shoot them down. These are both, that one's a melee cav, I believe. Yep. So that one's a little bit tankier. But regardless, we should be able to shred these. These guys have really high armor piercing as well. Come on, show up. They're kiting our arrows pretty nicely. Right, we're kind of like moving left and right, left and right. It's a good way to kite a lot of arrows because AI aiming predicts your pathing. So if you keep changing direction, it's like impossible to shoot you. Do they see us? No, they don't. Okay, I'm gonna try to discourage them from going over here. Come on, can you guys get here in time? Decline. Unless she has poison volley, then we would occupy her. Not willing to duel you guys. Do they see us? They see us now. Okay, time to go out. It's okay. We can get shot by archers. That's not the problem. I don't want to get engaged on by the spear. So you guys go this way. You guys come out this way. You're on your own. Keep moving. Keep moving. No, no, no. You stay. Oh. Engaging their cavalry at us. A little bit too late, I believe, my friend. Alright, we gotta hurry things up and get out of here. Drive them forward, don't get engaged on by the spear units. Alright, we got out. Didn't really engage their spear. Try to bounce this way. And we're obviously going to try to go for the generals when we can. Set it up, set it up. Meet them, meet them, meet them. Alright, time to see if we can get the generals going. Occupy their spears. And we'll try to fight off the generals. Shoot these guys from behind. Go after these guys. Routing against Zhang Yan, not surprised. Gonna route that infantry. Pour these guys over before they hit our archers. Alright, now we try to take the general out. I believe she's dismounted. Nope. It'd be nice if they can dismount them, but it could be very difficult. Wipe him out. Shoot him. Alright, general has routed. Take care of this elite X unit, and then we bounce right back onto Zhang Yan. She's gonna die. Everyone on Zhang Yan, I guess. He would be unbreakable. Where do you think you're going? Oh, he just like cleaned that guy out. We have your son, you know that. Joining us will not be a bad thing. You tired from all that raiding? Oh, he has finally lost his mount and his life. Alright, we got him. Alrighty. We're just gonna release everyone. I don't really care. I mean, this is a great item, but... tempted. We were going to be a benevolent emperor, but since they're bandits, we'll break that rule here. And this one we can just delegate. Alright, so they are doing fine. Ideally, we want to wipe them out, of course, but I think it would be better if we beat them down a little bit more, so to see that if we can vassalize them. They still have Jinzi. If we can meet her on the field and capture her, that would also really help. So we would want to get back on the road for this one. I don't think I'm scared of any units they can throw at us, so I'm just gonna, you know, move forward with this. Try to get that horse pasture captured. We have a general level up. We have so many generals. We should summon more armies. I think Huang Gai, Wei Yan, and Huang Zhong obviously joining us will give us some options here. He is just going to be administrator, so go for administrator skills. Northern Army, let's go. Let's go on the march. Let's go fight Ma Teng first. Ending first. Ending first is probably better. Before they build a wall. It's currently level 3, so there's no walls here. And there's no army here either, so not a lot of pressure. They're here just holding down the fort in the northern part of the Jin province. We can move to here. That was kind of our goal. So that if if there's a war, we can get ready. But they civil war split, so I don't think there's going to be a war anymore. Alright, everyone else has moved. Quick look at all the buildings. There's a lot of things we can do to optimize this, but we're just opting against it just for the time, time's sake. We could create a couple of vassals in Bohai, for example. We are missing about 5 trade routes. Our economy just simply don't need the help at this point. So we're going to just keep things efficient at a city or small city build and not go tall anywhere. The key to a good economy is not really, building out your commanderies as tall as possible. It's to control corruption. Once you control corruption, everything else is just gravy on top. And yes, I do realize we have almost 300 food, or approaching 300 food, as we keep upgrading. And these are without like our most efficient food buildings, because the garrison versions are just not as efficient compared to, I mean, we should probably do that first to get a discount on this, but speaking of discounts, why do we need that? What level is this? Okay, we're downgrading. Good. Private workshop. Population is really low here. Not even 1 million. Need to get the corruption reduction going. But before that, we need to get the rice going. Why did we miss that? Gotta upgrade that right away. Don't want that. Don't want this. Probably don't want this either. City build. Not the worst. I guess we'll upgrade that first. Xiangyang. Corruption reduction going. Same thing. This will need to upgrade. We could also rush buildings. We're not that rich. Like 21k is not like so rich that you can rush everything, but it can definitely help. We get a new reform. It's going to overflow our credibility by quite a bit. So we should probably spend about 12 of it. 12 points of credibility. We already kind of looked at this. I don't think anything changed. Oh, the 2 general we beat don't like their lord anymore. I don't think there's anyone we want to steal from Zhang Yan's faction though. So that's out of the question. They're willing to peace out. Are they willing to? No. Getting there. Zhang Moke is willing to peace out. Right. Beating up so many Han factions makes him very friendly towards us. We got ourselves a trade deal. Here, let me just throw you 12 points, because we're going to overflow anyways. And then we're going to ask for some value back. You didn't inherit any items. You did inherit a mother, sister, 55? Adopted daughter? Like, I don't know what relationship this is right now. He's pretty wealthy. He inherited some of the rich areas. Sounds good to me. Alright. And with that, we can come and grab our free reform. Now this is like super powerful in my opinion. Pretty great if you're starting on like 190 and can just like get extra reforms every 4 years. It'll just pay you out more in a long campaign compared to ours. Rather short campaign. I think we're on turn like 40. This is the second time we used it. I'm probably just gonna go this way. We'll see one more spring, so we'll get that 8% corruption reduction. I think that's pretty much all we'll get from that. I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go next turn. Oh, summon a new army. Right. Probably over here. Or actually, we'll do... Where can we get high-level troops? Here, in Hanzhong. So we'll raise the army here. We are going to use Huanggai. We're going to use Ganning. This is not really an efficient army. We'll use him. We'll summon another one. because we're getting Huangzhong anyways. Wei Yan and Huangzhong can be together for that one. I'll pop in here. We're gonna give you cavalry units. And then we're gonna give you one of these, two of these. We don't want that anymore. Swap that to another cavalry unit. And we have a front line from Nobel's faction, so that's gonna do wonders for us. You can take this bow. Makes more sense on you. That's on cooldown. Your retinue's not exactly the most expensive. But he's not leading. Just pick up 6 points of cunning here. No one has reach, but you can take this. You have one archer unit. Not the worst play on you. Alright, they'll get ready. They'll head a little bit more west. Yeah, that's pretty much all we have to do. Like, these armies could use some Rongzi, which they have, apparently. You can take one too. These are much cheaper compared to the infantry variety. Let's continue. Alright, nothing much has happened. We got another weapon crafted. Silver, okay. Bright, creative, trait being picked up, people being promoted. Huangzhong is back now. 1 turn recall there. That's very fast. I'm not really interested in anyone else, so I think we're pretty much good there. Let's get Huangzhong on the field very soon, but first, let's finish up our cleanup duty down here. Yeah, I can't reach him. So I would have to take the land and hope that he attacks us afterward. I mean, he would. It's a faction wipe already. He has no more land to retreat to. So the south has been won. Ooh, we like that book. If you can give it to us, that would be wonderful. Bongzu, what are you trying to do? Alright, we have a lot of army trying to get to more exciting places. But it's far. Did we make it? We don't have siege weapons, so even if we made it, we have to siege 1 turn. We made it though. Okay, so we'll set up the siege. When the other army comes, we'll be able to delegate this fight. Although we really don't want to take casualties. So we might just wait for them to come and then we'll just fight it next turn. 1 more showcase for our Imperial crossbow units. Yeah, the speed difference between all cavalry and you know, infantry. You can see that we can barely make it. It'll be fatigued and we have to come in. Well, their army's trapped here. Our 3 army here. Collapse on them. Cut off all of their retreat route with their zone control. Alright, so we got 1 force going slightly more south. And then their force is going to go slightly more north. Now, are we brave enough to march? Doesn't benefit us. We can hit that anyways next turn. Zhanglu. Ooh, someone who can boost our food to maybe 500. Let's see what we want to do here. I mean, we'll just take the farthest army to start hitting them. They have no place to retreat to, and this will just be a delegate. We should have looked at who had the best capture chance. Okay, if that's the case, we'll withdraw. We're probably going to look for the highest level general here, which will be Xiahou Dun. He doesn't have patience. Xu Yu doesn't have patience. Does he have perceptive at least? He does not. This would still be the highest chance. I could borrow item. We mainly want his armor. Ah, it's only silver. Ah, it's only silver.
此为
Wreck him.
苍生黎民之天下，非暴虐诸侯之天下。今日此胜，乃承天之恩泽。
Oh, we caught him anyways. It's only silver. I'll rather just release him.
放他们回家去
Benevolence,
吧。
right? We're the emperor now.
万民之声不可小觑。
Alright, keep moving.
扫平天下。
This path really makes no sense because we're capturing that anyway, so we're all gonna go towards Chengdu over here. In Shu. So those armies have all moved. Action shifts back north,
力求上进。
where we cannot reach anywhere.
拿起武器，
So this would be the only place we want to take,
杀呀！
but we can't reach it. So we gotta wait one more turn. Northern Army.
勇夺荣耀。为了天下苍
Alright,
生，
our three brothers in their
为
first
天
fight.
下黎民。
No enemy. We'll find some enemy. They have at least an army. We'll find them.
下执于地，上参于天。只有稳固发展，人们才会交口称赞。
Like I know they have a force somewhere. It's got to be close to here. If not, we'll find a force belonging to Matong or Hansui to fight. Ah, the air. Yeah, we would want to work towards flexibility.
廉洁奉公，忍受苦难。
That way there's walls.
存心守真。
Alright, so this is where things get a little bit more tricky. I think right now they don't have an army, so I don't have to be so afraid of being hit with an ambush, offensive ambush. Or else I would want to end my turn in ambush stance myself or encampment or something like that.
相信预兆，
Right, there's nothing for you to do.
准备伏击。
You guys can get ready to go west as well. It's a long march over here. Alright, seems like everyone is in position. Huang Zhong is back. Where do we summon him? I mean, technically, once we have control of this, maybe we summon him here. This is where, like, all the action is. Or else, like, if we summon him anywhere else, it wouldn't do us any good. Now, over here in Beihai, we're just waiting for... We're just waiting for the chance to pluck her away. So I think what we want to do here is make him hate us a little bit more, because I think the satisfaction need to be below 50 for that to happen in spring, and we just have to pray that we can get that proposal when we have our spring council meeting. So hard to get a wife. Alright, almost everything's just reform locked. You know, having a 40 turn game, you're not really gonna get a lot of the buildings. We don't have a secure T source, so I'm not even gonna go for it. Relationship could crater and then we have to fix so many buildings. Rather avoid that situation. Okay, alright. All is good. Let's continue. Alright, Wujing suiciding. Good. Action white, please. Wow, that delegate value is really bad against the infantry. All the cavalry just like charged right in and died. Alright, we got ourselves a Xiangqi player, Chinese chess. Got some extra experience there. Nothing too crazy. So despite losing units, I'm pretty sure we can delegate this win. No problem. And this should be faction wipe right here.
我等信念如一，这便是上天的恩赐。
You're an officer. Maybe he'll show up in our pool. I doubt it, but get some fondness there.
主公尽管吩咐。
遵命。
Now we can just recall everyone.
准备行动。
Send them out to the west. The south has been won. They don't like us, but they're our vassals, so what can they do to us right now? They can rebel. I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying it's not going to be an issue. Alright, in the north.
天下苍生，为天下黎民。万民之声，不可小觑。
Let's see how much our economy goes up. We're at 39k per turn once we capture a horse faster. Because we do have a lot of cavalry units on the field. So any percentage discount here should be significant. 1k. Okay. I mean, it's not insignificant. It's only 6%. Multiple ones would be great. There's sailing. Everyone's sailing. Everyone's trying to get a piece of the action. Speaking of piece of action, can you guys get close enough? Please land. It's important you land. There we go. So this will just delegate. Find a landing spot here. 12 loss, no big deal. We actually have really good replenishment rate going. You can see that even with the minus 15, we can manage 26%, which is pretty darn good. Fix the harbor. This we don't need. This we don't need. Ah, finally, the triple boost. The triple boost of damage. 58 armor piercing here. And we'll summon some new generals. More ranged generals. Wei Yan's coming out. Huang Zhong is going with them. Huang Zu's still wandering around. And do we have more strategists? Yufan would work. So we would give him one more of these, two of these. Lack of a front line, really. We need some cavalry just to chase down units in certain situations. Alright, so these three are ready. We're gonna spread them out here. We might be able to get an abdication, given how many armies we're pumping out.
此城归我军所有了。养兵千日，用兵一时。心怀怒火，奋勇杀敌，
追寻荣耀。向前进军，振作起来。 各就各位。
振作起来。
I mean, they could night battle us, but that's fine. Nope, he doesn't have night battle. Does he have night battle? Nope. I'll just walk a little bit farther. Let's summon more people. Da Qiao, Xiao Qiao, I guess. It would make more sense if Sun Ce captured that and then we summon them there. And then we can also summon Yan'an Wenchuo closer over here next turn as well. Han Sui's unit. Too bad we can't reach. And we have a real army for us to fight over here.
出征数日，今日始归。
Alright, let's help them end their civil war.
释放怒火吧！
And we actually get to fight one. Alrighty, so this fight, I don't know if they'll charge out or not. If they charge out, it would be a very different fight. I might fight over here. Sure, there are these overlaps, but there's overlaps everywhere. And this... Actually, we're on the low ground, actually. I don't like that. Can we get somewhere where we're not at? I mean, I guess this would be better. We'll stay here then. Now, there's a couple of solutions for us to deal with those gates. We do have turtle formations on 4 of our units, which are very, very nice. We'll do half-half. Maybe a mix in case there's like cavalry coming. So both of them can be in turtle. And both of them can be in turtle. And they can tank up the towers first before our units pour in. We have a few range units to harass people with. Of them 1. And everyone else is really just going to be charging units. Let's divide them up. See, why didn't we get all the veteran ones? Sure, we got some of the normal ones for appearance sake, but they don't actually make sense. Will you guys charge out? No. Okay. Oh, they got a rivalry going on with who? Ah, it's an internal rivalry. Interesting. So they both have a damage boost. Good for them. Alright, we're gonna move the turtles in first so they get shot by the enemy towers. And once they proceed there, they are guarding each gate with a spear unit, which is very, very smart. I'm probably going to use the sword to counter that. They might be able to throw caltrops, but those have been nerfed quite a bit. So we just want these to be here. Break formation when we get there. Let's call them 2. Call this group 3. These will probably not be used. We can probably sacrifice a little bit of casualty. Break charge!
你尚需喘息之机，我可稍待。
如此，又有何用？停住！加快步伐！
跑起来！
Charge! Wedge it up. Still not ideal to charge, but we got no time for this. Set up for the second charge. They can't be braced at this point, right? We're getting murdered over here, so let's go. Yep, not braced. Second charge, move in.
哈！敌军士兵正在溃逃。
Oh, he got erased by that charge.
I 我当弃之如饴。
珍惜你剩下的每次呼吸吧。
给我杀！士兵立正，进攻！骑兵注意，片甲不留，赶快就位，尽情厮
Go help over there.
逃兵听命，
This side needs more help. Alright, punch a hole. She's gonna melt.
敌将受首，贼众溃不成军，不能降，便当死。
We're using cavalry as infantry at this point. Not smart, but we don't really have a lot of choices here. Push through, push through. No time to generate another charge speed. We just gotta kill some of these infantry. Fire, fire, fire. Oh, you guys occupy him.
让他们见识你的力量，吴有。在吴面前，尔等应有自知
I
之
mean, a
明。
smarter move would have been to attack from more gates. Right, we could probably attack from 4 gates with 4 turtles, and then have our cavalry flank on the inside, because this is just brutal for them. That's okay. It's already happened like this, so we're just going to keep it like this. I mean, if anything, the units are better than the infantry that they're fighting, so we should be able to win this fight. It'll just be slower. Alright, we'll give it a charge too.
我军士卒仓皇逃命，真乃丧家之犬。
Okay, it's too thick, too dense. But this side should win, hopefully. Alright, this gate's been captured, they can move up. Alright, he's routed again. Now we can push in as infantry.
逃兵在我身边，动作快点，快跑！准备开战，举起长矛。
Charge.
我方士兵仓皇逃命，
Alright, we finally made the push. And the generals are here too.
进山，
Alright, boys, good
准备就
job.
绪，
Finally got an
做好
opening.
准备。看剑，杀！挺住！
Infantry, cover that guy. We got more infantry coming.
准备开战！
杀光敌军！
锁骨断筋。
Alright, the tall brothers are doing okay.
遭受攻击，
杀呀！时机已至。顽强不屈。
Oh, you guys bounce back. Give it another shot. Yeah, this is just a bloody gate over here.
鼓起勇气，
Oh, he wiped out that infantry unit.
加速前进。 骑兵准备，
起手就绪。
Alright, if you're still in formation, time to break it.
列阵，
士兵列阵，向前进军。
Help is here.
注意，扑灭敌军。
骑兵就绪。
骑兵准备，速速前进。
注意，动作快点。
准备就绪。练
Alright,
甲
Cao Cao, you go first.
挺住。
I'll go second.
扑灭敌军。骑兵听命，列阵，列阵，
集合，列阵，列阵。扑灭敌军，杀！
Break them. Oof. It's getting tossed around.
敌方士兵正在溃逃，
准备开战，
Cao Pi was on foot this whole time. Okay.
杀！
顽强不屈。
Alright. We paid a heavy price, but we have won this siege fight with some of the northern armies. Obviously, it would have been a lot easier if we had siege weapons and such, or if we fought this a little bit smarter, but overall, not bad. Glad to see them in action before things ended. Alrighty.
今日此胜，乃承天之恩泽。吾等大义必将降临此城。
I mean, no one technically got wiped, but everyone paid a heavy price here.
根壮而
Alright,
后，
we have captured that. We can go wipe out Mateng before the end. Be able to play till spring anyways. We can check if they want to abdicate. Getting there. So let's just continue actually. We can ignore buildings for a while.
战况焦灼，
Peace with 沙漠客.
也许停战
Yeah,
才
it's
会更
fine.
好。
Alrighty. They're still fighting each other. We got another weapon from the other weapon craftsman. Don't see it's back again. So, judging by the terrain,
心怀
we're
怒火，
probably just gonna go
奋
this
勇杀
way.
敌。
向前进军。
保持原样，心怀怒火，奋勇杀敌。
We'll take that.
乱军终于得以平息。此城归我军所有。
Alright, proposals first things first. Let's see if we can steal her. But I don't like the fact that we didn't get a chance to pluck Surin away, but that's fine. Devastate his city. Let's gain a random item. We don't really need to devastate any cities. We'll reset his skill tree. Make sure he can't run away from us. And extra experience, sure. So his army can't move very far now.
唯有扫清六合，
We will be able to capture them pretty quickly next turn. We'll move up
向
as
世人
much as
宣告
possible. It's
我
fine.
军大业。
We can pop
开
out.
战。
Elemental Vigor. We're going to summon 大乔、小乔 and them.
行事谨慎，可称机敏；
And Mom
秩序
The
井
Sun
然，
Clan
则四海可
joining
敌
here together. Get a few of our unique units. Alright, you're a you're a strategist. Let me first just delete these. It'll be quicker than doing all the clicks for the replacements.
心运良谋，
Right, if we didn't actually recruit, I mean, we had the infantry units here anyway, so it wouldn't be a very fast-moving army anyways, but it's fine. And then over
看到众人
here,
汇集于此，我心甚
I
慰
want。to cheat out some movement.
坚盾护体，
So
并肩
who's
杀敌。
fast? Who's fast? They don't have infantry. Oh, they all have infantry, so no one's fast. We're gonna go
现在
here,
必须要休息。
recall him. It's full movement. Get them right here.
不可能这样做。
And then we'll recruit Yan
起
Liang,
精神来，
Wen
和
Chou,
而不摧。
recall him, get full movement.
请下命令。
Guo Tu,
心如止水，
and then we just attack.
气聚神凝。
I know everyone's injured, but we got reinforcement from behind. We lost mustering, but it speeds up the campaign by so much more.
承天所助，我军必胜。还是有些用处的。
And even without the mustering bonus, it's not too far from full replenishment. And Chengdu is within our sight, shielded by mountains, but we now have a path towards it. Army flooding in towards him.
杀呀！
reset of the skill tree. We would want to get Swift Fingers. So that would be what we will do here.
大步向前，
前进。大道如
Alright,
一。
just so they can keep pace. Now, Jinji, can we steal her? Minus 30. No, we don't even have any spies in the faction. No turncoats available in Yuanxi's faction. A bit disappointing. He's coming to attack this. Do you really want to fight us?
又是你这厮。
It really does. Which way? I guess we might as well take the full commander here.
杀呀！大义将临，莫敢不从。吾等大义必将降临此城。
Alright, peace out and give me your wife.
有话快说。
Ooh. We can just give him some stuff. We have so much stuff. But these are not very good. We'll keep one of the horses. Oh.
枯灭势不可挡。
Wait, Gongsun has
你的提案
a
不错。
has a vassal situation, has a civil war situation as well. So much civil war going on here. Ansui wants peace. Yuanxi wants trade. Alright, it's more about the family tree at this point. Ah, keep clicking the wrong thing. I want to look at court. Right, so the wife would definitely come over. He's also heir, so that's safe. We get hit
说
with
话小心点。
untrustworthiness, a lot of it, but it's for Cao Pi's wife, so we'll
我
do
等
it.
必有再起之时，当耐心等待。
And we finish a mission on top of that too. So now all the Yuan kids are done. There's Gen Z's forces. Oh, they're actually at war with them, that's why. But you have a very important
悉
job.
听尊便。
The problem is Hopi's not in the family tree because he's not in the family tree, so we can't do too much here. We can't see it visually, but what we can do... Where is she? Is do a divorce. Have the emperor adopt her for us. And then marry her to Cao Pi. Hopefully our tree somehow ends up there or not. I mean, it could go either way. Wait, garrison general? Why does that? Why would that even matter? Alright, he's not a garrison general anymore, right? Huh. It's because they're distant relatives, that's why. Because they're considered the same family. I would have to disown her. Oh, that prevented her from being married to Cao Pi then. Oh no. We messed that up. So technically the Emperor is still our family? That's very weird. Yeah, that's the weird part then. Like, he can't be adopted, but he's considered family to the Emperor. Wonder what happens if we seek spells. We get an absolutely random character. Okay. Just some experimentations. Well, the Yuan clan got all their kids into the imperial court. Good for them as grandchildren. Anyhow. I'm sure there's an army here. But I think that shouldn't be a reason why we should stop. Oh, we can't even reach them. Okay, then we might be in trouble. Alright, not a terrible big deal. He's still here. Alright, due to all our treachery, let's try to wrap things up. Get everyone moving. How is he not surrendering? We have like 10 armies in his land. Literally 10 armies. He's gonna run. No, he's not. Is he insane? Oh, he's stuck by the Great Wall, I think. I mean, he could still cross the river, I think. I think it's allowed. Maybe it's not. Maybe there was no space for him to retreat. Anyways, this might be a little bit of an issue. Alright, they still have more land. This is not the last piece, nor can we reach it, so we'll just end in ambush mode here. You guys are not that useful. Move you here. Adopted son. I guess he's imperial grandson now. We'll just do frontline. And then 2 strong units for slightly better delegate value, I guess. Alright, that way we can fight them. They're gonna come invade us here. What we can do... max army limit reached. Oh, that's not good. We gotta reform. We can fix that maybe. I can get like a new administrator, and once we assign it, we have increased limits. So I could do a lot of fun things here. Let's pop the adopted girl, the marriage one. Yep. And immediately we grant her independence. And now they can't attack it because they wouldn't be at war with each other. And we can sign a trade agreement with you. Oh, these people. There we go. Now you gotta eat our food. And Guangyang, we don't have the whole piece. Yobeiping, we don't have the whole piece. So that's actually a good time to assign someone. These are from the army. Who's the random character we can throw away? I mean, technically Yuan Xi is a random character we can throw away. Sure, there's the bonus together with Yuan Shang, but at this point, like, fine, we'll keep him. We can throw her away.
真是浪费时间。
We can't trade with her. Oh, the land breaks. Okay, that's fine. And Wangyang can have someone like that as well. Alright, so we don't need her. She's currently on assignment, but we can change that. Oh no, we can't. We can't grab her out from the assignment from here. Clerk. 1 unit. Yeah, only 1 unit. Only 1 unit that we would want. Alright, so
你要怎样？
large amounts of buffer zone. We need to take this so that we have a trade route going up towards them. But we don't have movement for that. Unless... No, Hawk and Tiger's not off cooldown. So that's no good. Alright, overall we're good. Everyone hates our guts, but we're about to end this. Let's continue. A little off the top. Ah, this is a Cao Cao exclusive event, but now the leader is Liu Xie, so we're still from the Romance of Three Kingdom, where they didn't have enough supplies, so they accused the chef of skimming, even though basically they didn't have enough supplies.
志如流水，正在行进。
Alright, the husband and wife double date combo. Sun Ce and Cao Cao Da Qiao.
开战！
悉听尊便，烈火燎原，
Can't chase them down. Need a hand.
燃遍天下。
Alright, good night, Zhang Lu. Ma Chao came in fifth wheeling.
庆祝吧！这次饶你们一命。夏日微风吹人，好不惬意。
Abdicate, please. Abdicate. You know it's hopeless.
出发，迈向胜利。正气如火，
法正。
熊熊不息。
It's okay. We're playing Liu Yan's campaign next, so we'll get to use him. Even though he doesn't start with them in 190, but there's a good chance of, getting him.
不行，
Think about it. Abdicate, my friend. Abdicate. No, not willing. Alright, the next turn it is. Do we even need to process anything this turn, aside from all these movements?
顺风前进。
Also take a look here. Anything new? You can't split your faction again. You're currently in a civil war situation, so that's kind of pointless.
护国讨贼，
We'll just end their faction.
万民之声不可小觑。只有稳固发展，人们才会交口称赞。
And over here,
向前进军。
find that gap in the Great Wall. Chang Yan's faction is not going to get wiped, unfortunately.
回归原状，
He has more land in Xihe.
为天下黎民。
But maybe this will open up some potential trade if they haven't traded among
我等
themselves
信
yet,
念如
which
一，
they might
这
have.
便是上天的恩赐。
Actually, I don't know if this still counts as a land route.
有必要吗？
Because it goes through a... Yeah, it doesn't count. Because they block everything here. Well, they have a port. That's basically why. You need a port to reach our capital, so we need to get them this.
拿起武器，立马出击。
I think Gongsun Du's only army is out in the
胜为
water.
强攻，
He lost all potential
攻
targets
占此城，正合我计。
as we move down through his land. We need to capture this, give to them, so we can trade with them through the trade port. I don't think we'll be able to trade through them. And I really doubt we can reach that before the end here. So we might as well go help out over here.
振作起来！
Maybe we can reach that. Unlikely, but we'll try. Alright, I think we're good. We're just gonna end turn and finish things up right here. Oh, Yuan Xi Legion still producing kids. We get to see it because they're actually in the court. Alright, so how do we end this? Who gets to showcase themselves? Obviously this army, but we need something with siege weapons to start the fight. 超人夏侯惇 group sounds
拿
right.
起武器，怒吼吧！消灭敌军！
And only 4 armies can, you know, show up into a fight, so I don't think they need to go anymore. They're not that significant. These 4 are much better, even though I really want this group to get there, but they can't. I gotta wait one more turn if we want to see them in action. I guess we could wait one more turn. Yeah, like they're not significant. I mean, they're the brand officers. What I'm talking about. They're fast, so.
若是如此，我等前行。
Alright, we'll let 夏侯惇、夏侯渊、张辽 to the Hebei gang be here.
扫平天下，悉心节欲。
We're just gonna end it. We can't even get the other group to show up because maximum 4 armies.
澄清四
So
海。
you guys, foot speed determines everything.
杀呀！
Alright, decisive victory. Fight of this size in a siege might bug out. We'll try it. It'd be more fun if we try it. If it doesn't work out, we'll just delegate because you guys know this is free fight here. Alrighty, we actually placed the army to actually attack from all 4 sides, which is definitely totally fine. Unintended, but totally fine. We're probably still gonna target the gates.
飞龙军准备开战，
And we'll burn down stuff
骑兵准备，
and then charge in
准备开战，
from every single direction.
挺住，注意，势如旋风，
Break
万
that.
箭齐发。
Bajang's right over here.
我方援兵终于来了。
Alright, we can only fit... it's mostly cavalry making into the stage first. That's the problem. We got one group of range here. But the cavalry can't scale the walls that efficiently, so they're the wrong types showing up. Alright, then we have to change our plan from the grand, you know, attack from all 4 sides to everyone charging in from one side. And everyone has to kind of be careful of how they approach the city so they don't get shot. That should be burning, right? Yeah. Stop firing. We need the ammo, although we have tons of ammo because we have all the burned officers here. That stack of 3. They don't need to be on the field, they just have to be in the county for the buff to happen. We missed, but the town's burning. Here's like we hit very accurately and the town's not burning. I don't know which we prefer. Slow down. Burn the town.
哈！敌军哨楼已被摧毁。
Alright, burn the middle of town.
听命！ 稍等，
Punch a couple holes for us.
飞龙军听令，速速前进，弓箭手注意，
They'll take care of the 2 towers on the edges.
发矢车听命。
Open up. Oh, I'm gonna waste ammo here. One of you fire.
射击！
You guys are all here. Break the gate.
敌军城门已破，杀上去！
Break more walls for us. Take care of that. Play loose formation. Pop more.
敌军哨楼已被摧毁。
And more. Still have so much ammo left. Okay, now we're gonna light one fire here. Make sure that barricade burns down, and then one fire here. Yeah, it's gonna spread. Okay, that's all done. You guys have all grouped up. Move them up. Fire at will.
加快步伐，
And then you guys are next.
准备就绪。
You guys pull back so that maybe more units will reinforce and spawn.
顽强不屈，做好准备。注意，跑步。
We don't need you guys here. Pull back. Want more units to spawn.
飞龙猛士，
Fire all your ammo. I don't need you either. You might be interesting. We'll keep you. White Horse Raiders. Represent Gongsun-zan a little bit.
赶快，
One step forward. Fire all your ammo.
骑兵就绪。
We should have range superiority. They shouldn't have anyone close to 220. So even in that case, we should probably move them up a little bit more to, say, here. And then move these right behind them since they're taller on horseback. Shouldn't block their vision. Use up all your ammo, please. He has good units. I mean, the Imperial Garrison, or Emperor Seat. Now, is that patch of oil that I see? Hello, boys. Shoot over here. Maybe it's already burned, I think. Yeah, it's already been burned.
雕虫小技，
Okay, everyone stop. Fire again. I don't want you guys to just chase targets. Just shoot whoever's in front.
快速前进
Move a little bit closer. 3, you guys are not... Oh, they started shooting.
准备，快点！
You can come join them. Don't be shy. I mean, they're only 200 range now. They got changed.
顽强不屈。
No targets? Aw.
勇气。弓箭，捉紧。
Just retreat off the field right away. Where are you guys? So far. Okay, all their range has actually retreated back to the second row here. Some even going back all the way over there.
龙魂猛士，加快步伐，
So we can go pretty outrageous here and just keep shifting up.
前进，加快速度，
Any duels? Right. Oh, he has a Sovereign Blade. I don't have anyone with gold weapons in this. Oh, well, Yan Liang would be the one. We got no takers, though. He would be the only taker. I guess the faction leader wouldn't want to duel. That would make sense. Yeah, we got so much ammo, by the way, because of the... I think 3 burned officers plus... Xu is not burned. Who else? We might have someone else who's burned here. I'm not sure. Maybe 4. Do their range units even have ammo? 11. So we only have 3 then. Or else they would... Oh, 1 ammo on all the Defender of Earth. Because they're in the garrison, they don't get a boost from the strategist. So it's not minus 100%. But definitely like minus 90% or something like that. Oh, finally, some units are running out of ammo. Wait, how did he run out when they all have 30 something left? The distribution here is insane. Alright, pull back. So these guys were tracking us. Just remember, we have 2 more sets of these. Oh, you guys are done. Leave.
敌军四散而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈。
Oh, we got another group. Alright, you guys go away. Too slow to show up.
时时已尽，
You guys can all go away. Too slow to show up. Chen Yu, you can stay. The generals can observe the fight. The units can leave.
时时已尽，无法继续射击了。
Ventral made it. Infantry can leave. Where are they coming from? Oh no, these are all just cavalry units. Off the field you guys go. Off you go. They shot at us. They're 1 ammo.
此部队史实已悉数用尽。
Alright, and we'll finish them off with a cavalry charge. Bullied by the tiger and leopards. You guys won't make it. What tool can show up? Call them 1. Ah, they came. Good timing. Okay, they're fine. Yeah, just go to town. Oh, they're even shooting at us. Dongzhou being marksmen. Killing us. Pretty efficiently, actually. Now we kill them. Oh my god. Alright, go back to work. Alright, there's not gonna be anything to charge. Go for it, boys. How do we efficiently do this? There's no efficient way. We just pick a target. And watch them go. And then we'll find them individual targets once we start going inside. These will all go right. I'm not gonna worry about brace, you know, counter, charge negation, charge. We're just gonna charge. Second wave, get to the gates. Wedge them through, counter that, chase them down. Ooh. Second unit. Liu Zhang's about to die. Yeah, get a formation. Liu Zhang's dead. See if you guys can pull that way. People being thrown. Charge. Hunt that group down. Enemy is breaking. Keep chasing. And with that, the Kingdom of Sun has fallen. Alrighty, so we have taken that down, and this should give us the win.
吾等大义，
所谓命运，皆由兵刃和鲜血所写。诸侯包藏乱心，天下不堪再受其乱。曹操如今以深谙取胜之术，他趁此夺得良机，进而扫清障碍。此次天命归于曹操。所谓天下大事，分久必合。天子知承天命，顺天而治。圣朝厚德，国祚永延。
All right, and we got our campaign victory. So Cao Cao is the favorite character, so he can be a favorite character now because he's no longer the faction leader. Faction leader has gone to Liu Xie. Guan Yu is the most talented warrior. Interesting. We had him working for us in the north quite a bit early on. Yun Ye, the first Burren officer we picked up, longest serving. Kind of makes sense. The beginning characters don't count. Even though Guan Yu, I don't know why he would count, because we would have captured him. But it doesn't matter. It's a relatively short campaign, 9 years here. Cao Cao has been hardworking, conquering the remnants of the Yuan since the beginning. We hold 110 counties, and we didn't recruit too many. 2 died. Who died in our service? Yeah, I can't remember who died. Anyone died of old age? I don't think so. Auxiliary obtained. Yeah, we maxed out the army count. We could have gotten one more if we appointed another administrator, but it's alright. At that point, it's really no point. I mean, a lot of these stats are not updating because we definitely appointed some marriage. I mean, I guess seeking spouse doesn't count. We try to give the emperor a wife, then we changed our mind. Units recruited a ton. Unit lost. Unit destroyed. Spies hired by other people. We never sent spies, but we have turncoats, and we have way more than 4. No one was exposed, and we have way more successful spy actions. These are not keeping track. Lost some soldiers. Not too bad. Yeah, they're still not keeping track of heroic victories, at least not defensive ones, which is probably why the Iron General title is not coming out. Yeah, but overall, pretty nice campaign. We're going to end things here. We're going to be picking up a new campaign tomorrow, as we'll kick off Liu Yan's 190 run. We're going to do a bit of a challenge here. There's going to be 2 components to that campaign. First, we're going to do max trade-offs. So starting on turn 1, we'll turn up all the trade-offs, making our life miserable. And the second little challenge I want to do is that I want Liu Yan to pass on the faction in the first time, so 194, get the most bonus for heir, create a proxy heir, a random generic general who doesn't have resiliency, then get that heir killed right after we pass it to him, so that the bonus should still stay with the faction, and we can have Liu Yan, who, you know, retires from being a leader, as the new heir, so that he will actually inherit to himself. And that might be pretty interesting. I don't know if it's possible, but in my mind, theorycraft wise, I think it's doable. So that would be quite interesting. He'll still be old. We won't be doing timeless, so he could still die. We can eventually still pass it to people like Liu Zhang. But I just want to try to have him pass to himself. It seems to fit his ambitious nature. And we'll have some fun with that. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. And we'll see you all next time. Bye!